Hi guys, it's Kelly. I just wanted to give like an update on how the recovery process has been with the total hysterectomy and everything that I had done a few weeks ago. So just to recap, I'll leave the video of the surgery linked below in the description box, but I had my cervix, my uterus, my fallopian tubes, my left ovary, and my appendix removed due to them being, diseased and damaged and just not good to be in my body. So I only have one ovary right now. So it's my right ovary. That's the one that's still intact, And I also did excision surgery for endometriosis, so which was on my bowels and a couple other places. So had quite a lot done, and so I expected the recovery to just be like, a little bit rough, and I know it was a big surgery, so it, does take a long time to even see a difference or feel less pain and stuff. But I guess I just wanted to say it's been rough. Today marks 5 weeks since the surgery, and most people, are doing pretty well at around 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. But I think that my body is just taking a lot longer to heal and deal with things because of what happened and how long I've been in pain and how long I've been sick and just how my body, does things. So it's been a little bit more rough than I thought, because I follow a couple of different hysterectomy sites and stuff, and everyone some people at 2 weeks they're back working, or they feel awesome right after surgery, and that wasn't the case for me. So I kind of started to get a little discouraged, especially when I'm in a lot of pain and throwing up or just really not doing well. I got a little discouraged and have been a little discouraged, but I realized through this process that everybody's recovery process through any surgery is very, very different, because all our bodies are different and we all had different, things done during surgery. And, so when I have a really rough night or a really rough day, I always just tell myself this is just part of my journey. I can't really get too discouraged because everybody's body heals differently and mine might just be a little bit slower, and that's okay. And I just have to be patient, and I just keep telling myself God's promises and just try to stay focused on God and keep myself just more focused on faith and God's timing, and just be patient, because I know that eventually this will pass, and I know that I'll feel a difference because so much was wrong. There has to be a difference of pain level in my lower abdomen from all that being removed. So I'm hopeful for coming weeks and months ahead. But I do know, and my doctors have told me, it's all a process, and it's going to, take time, So, and also, I was on depo, the birth control, to try to help my periods. I was on that for 1.5 years, and so my last shot that I took was in April, and if I was going to take it again, it would be at the end of July, which I'm not taking again. They told me, just get off birth control. You don't need that right now. So that's great. But unfortunately, depo can you know, especially since my next shot would be at the end of July and it's still like the beginning of July, technically the Depo-Provera is still suppressing my ovary. So like my ovary has no choice but to not work right now. And then of course I have to wait for it to kick back in as Depo-Provera eventually leaves my system over the next, you know, couple months. I have to kind of just play the waiting game with letting my ovary, you know, eventually kick back in. So I've been having a lot of menopausal symptoms as well as just the recovery pain of like just, you know, pain, you know, cramping and all that fun stuff that I've been through, you know, for years. But it's weird feeling it still after surgery, you know. But yeah, so I've had a lot of menopausal symptoms, like hot flashes. Like right now, like I have like this wet washcloth that I just keep like patting all over my face and like just trying to like keep my chest and try to cool down my body. So getting hot flashes, dry skin, you know, just literally every menopausal symptom I have. But the worst one I think that I've had so far is the migraines every single day, just because my hormones are obviously like off balance, so that just kind of happens. And I've always had like chronic migraines, but never like every single day, and like nothing really helps them. So that's been pretty hard. Like this is like the first day in a while where like I'm actually like not in my room, and like when I am in my room, it's like I have like blackout curtains and like my room is pitch black dark because I just get migraines really easily right now. And so like today is like the first day I wanted to sit out in the living room because it's a little bit cooler in this room. The air is flowing like better than in my room. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just in my living room and just have like my heating pad and blanket and a puppy butt. I have a couple of the puppies here. Gracie's here and Rocky, and then Luther over here. They like the heating pad. Rocky's leaving. It's okay, Rocky. And then I've been just watching like Pretty Little Liars and stuff. So today's been like a lot more rough. Like it took me like 3 hours just to like get a little bit of food in me, like applesauce, just to take, you know, my pain medicine, the migraine medicine, and anxiety medicine. So like that took a long time just to even get in my system, just because I didn't know if I was gonna throw it up or not. And I don't know. It's been rough. And I don't know, there's been some long nights where, you know, I don't know what to do and I don't feel good, and you know, I'm just in a lot of pain and stuff. But I put on my headphones and I put on Christian music because that's all I like to listen to. Like that's all I listen to now. Like I literally, that's what I want to listen to all the time. There's nothing better than hearing, you know, God speak through artists to tell you how you should feel through this stuff. And it just calms my anxiety, calms my, you know, discouragement, and just gives me some encouragement through the words of the songs. So I just sit there and I close my eyes and just listen to the music and just try to focus on the words of the music and God's promises, and just try not to let my anxiety get the best of me, or let the pain get the best of me, and or the worries or the doubts or the fears. But you know, I have my puppies and my fiance and my family. They've been just absolutely amazing, and you guys have been amazing through all your support and prayers and comments. Like, I get like really teary-eyed and emotional reading a lot of the comments and just all the support and love that you guys have given me, because it's been really hard. Like, I didn't expect it. Well, I did expect it to be hard, but not at week 5, you know, because everyone was like, oh, you'll be off pain medicine, you know, by week like 2, and I'm like still taking pain medicine, and like I just, my anxiety is really bad, and I think I've always had anxiety, but now like I'm like actually I had to see my doctor about actually taking like a real anxiety like medication prescription to take daily, which I already take Xanax, but like you can't take that long term, my doctor said. So I'm taking Xanax, but also something else to try to eventually build up in my system to hopefully help my daily anxiety. And I know that some of the menopausal symptoms can cause anxiety and depression and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll like kind of calm down eventually, but I think that just everything I've been through over the years, I just think it's obviously just escalated and just gotten worse and worse, and it's been a lot. So like, don't ever feel bad for taking anxiety medication, or if you have to do therapy, or if you know, if you need anything. Like, your mental health is just as important as your physical health. This is a big rambling session, but pretty much it's just been rough. But I know that better days are going to come, and I just have to just deal with this and rest and do my best to eat and try to take best care of myself as I can through this. So hopefully this video is a little bit like, you know, if you're going through something like this and your recovery is taking longer than most people are saying, you know, you're not alone. Like, everybody recovers so differently. So, and it doesn't mean that you're weak or anything like that. It just means that your body is just taking longer. So I have to keep that in mind too. But just keep doing your best through all your trials and everything, and rely on God, and just know it's gonna get better. Just keep fighting and let God fight for you, and trust in His plan and His timing. And yeah, better days will be ahead. So if you're having a rough time like me, you're not alone, and we're gonna get through this. So yeah. All right, I will see you guys later. Bye.